Hello, this is Barb from Barb and I Budgets, and welcome back to my channel. I am super glad that you're here today. And in today's video, I am going to stuff my long-term savings challenges. So let's just get started. Hello, you guys. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Like I said previously, I'm going to stuff my long-term savings challenges. So let me go ahead and count it. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So I have $260. Okay, you guys, I'm going to start off this video with debt like I always try to. And I'm going to go ahead and add 20 and 5 into debt. I'll color one of these circles. So I'm in the process of paying off $2,444.22. That is on a credit card with 0% interest right now. So I'm just hoping that I can put 25 a week and eventually have this paid off, because I'm adding other things in here also, like the Bucks challenges and the $1 and $5 savings challenges. So when I finish those also go in here. So I'm trying to pay it off before interest starts. So I've added 25 in. So far we paid $500, $600, $700 towards the credit card. And we have 20, 40, 45, and 50. So $750. When I accumulate $100 is when I will go ahead and make a payment. Next up is the 2025 and 2025 that I'm saving from budgeting for me on Etsy. Today I'm going to add in 40, so 20 and 40. I try to put 40 every week. So let me go ahead and color in 5, 10, 15, 20 times 2 would be 2 boxes. There we go. There is $40 colored in. Let me bring the binder in and we'll see how much we've accumulated so far. You guys, I'm just trying to consistently every week save into these challenges so that I can try to hit my goals by the end of this year. And consistency is my word of the year. I'm definitely trying to be consistent. Okay, so for the 2025 and 2025, I have saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 45. So 745 so far. I'm also trying to save towards retirement. So this is, well, the 2025 is going to go into my Roth IRA, and so is this. So this is $40 I'm going to add in today to the retirement savings challenge. And this is from Lisa Grateful Me at the Happy Mailbox Company. I am trying to put both of those into my Roth, and then I'm going to keep saving to try to put more. I would like to max out my Roth IRA, but it doesn't look like this year that will happen. But never know. I might just come across some money and be able to do it. Yeah, right. But I would like to try to get as close as I can. All right, so in this cute retirement savings challenge, it's going to say $1,240. I have $500 that's already in the Roth IRA, $600, $700, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89. So $900 so far. This long-term savings challenge is for car maintenance. I am trying to build up a $500, at least $500 sinking fund. So each headlamp is worth $5. I got this from Reinventing Renee. I think it's super cute. And I'm hoping that I can finish this before the end of the year. So like I said, I can put $500 into a sinking fund for car repair, because you never know. So there is $10 colored in. We're going to add 10. All right, so now in my car maintenance savings challenge, I have 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 02. So $202. This long-term savings challenge is saving for medical bills. I am also trying to save here for a sinking fund for, for health savings because, health savings is expensive. Everything's expensive. So I've never been able to really have a sinking fund with any substantial amount of money in it. So that's my plan. I'm going to add 10 today to the savings for the health savings. And this now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So 190 here. By the way, this is by Fairy Rose Cottage on Etsy. She's loving life at 60-ish on YouTube. So for my pet savings, I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to save money so that I can add this to their sinking fund. I think I already have $700 in a sinking fund, but it's almost time for them to go to the vet. So that will be it. It'll be gone. So this $500 or $450, I think this is $450, will, help out a lot replenishing that. So I'm adding 30 in today. I'll color that in off camera. This is by 6 Girls Budget. So I'm adding in 20 and 30. And so far in the pet savings, I have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So 370, very good. And what I'm trying to do here is between car maintenance, health, and pet savings, I was putting 10 in 2 of them and 20 in 1, so that when I finish this one, I'll then be able to take this $20 and add it to one of the other ones and snowball it forward. That's my plan anyway. This beautiful savings challenge is from Deep Plans and Budgets, and this was a yearly challenge that she gave away for free. And I am going to add $20 in. I'm saving this for investments. And the way that I'm doing this is I'm making each larger flower worth 10 and then the smaller flowers worth 5. So when I finish it, it'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So today I'm going to add in 20. I'm going to go ahead and color this big one for 10. And then I'm going to color these 2 smaller ones. They'll be $5 each, so that will be 20. And I'm going to speed you through it so you don't have to watch me color this. Okay, you guys, so there is 2 small flowers and a larger flower colored in. You guys, I did not pick the best color scheme here, but I did the best I could, I guess. Yeah, not very good. Anyway, so far in investments, I have saved 100, 200, 300, 400 that's already invested, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, and 5. So 505. And what I am doing with my investments is I am saving, trying to save 100 shares of SCHD for this year. And, well, I started last year. But I am at 76 shares. So, on my way, you guys. Next is my OG book of savings challenges, the ultimate book of savings challenges. It's my first book that I ever got when I started my budgeting journey. And today I'm going to add $21 and finish this. So I am going to go ahead and color these in. I'm very excited that I was able to finish this. I'm hoping that I can do this 2 more times this year. We'll see. I might only get it 1 more time, but I'm hoping for 2 more times. So that way I'm adding an extra $750 to my emergency fund for the year. That would be very nice. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. So I'm adding $1 to the ding, ding, ding challenge. This is by Donna, Powered by Creativity. It says, when a bell rings in the savings and budgeting community, that means a savings challenge is fully funded. Add $1 each time you ring the bell. So yay, I was able to add $1 to that, and this is finished. Woo woo. So let me write an end date in there. So I think today is the 7th. So 5, 7, 25. Okay, so it took me 4 months to do this. Yeah, not too bad. All right, let me move this off, and I'm gonna add the $21 in. So 20 and 1. Let's see, let's make sure we have 250. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Very good. So $250 will go into my emergency fund. Well, it'll go into the sinking fund first and then be moved to my emergency fund. Next, I'm going to work on the $4,200 savings challenge from Lisa Grateful Me. And the way that I do this is I roll a 20-sided die and I go row by row. So I'm here again, back to the top to this blue one. So let's give it a roll and see what we can save today. So that is a 12. Oh, 12 is not colored in. So let's go ahead and color this one in. All right, so let's do 10, 11, and 12. And let's go again. That is a 4. That 4 is colored in, that 4 is colored in. So we'll color this 4 right here. Okay, so we'll put $1 back, take a 5, and I think I'm gonna go one more time. And this is a 6. Ooh, all the blue 6s are colored in, so I'm gonna do that purple one right there. Six must be a pretty popular number to roll. Look, we're almost finished with them. Okay, so 5 and 6. So we are adding in to the Sloth Savings Challenge 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22. So let's see how much we've accumulated so far. All right, so Lisa gives you a really cute envelope, but it was starting to rip. So I'm just using it as a dashboard. Okay, so let's add this in and see where we're at. All right, so let me move this out of the way. And so far in the $4,200 savings challenge, I have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400 that is in the Roth IRA. So 14, 20, 40, 60, 80, 15, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 16, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So $1,618 so far. All right, now we're going to go ahead and work on this binder. So our very first savings challenge is the penny challenge, and I do have some change. I'm not sure if you can see it. It is over there next to the dollars. So let me get that set up and I'll be right back. You guys, I'm back. I was away for a while. I was not able to locate my calculator, even though it was right next to me. But I was almost going to have to bring out a piece of paper and a pencil and do long math. And it's been a long time. Anyway, I've already counted this. It's $4.13. So we're going to go ahead and mark off our next highest number, which is $2.13. So that will leave us $2. So our next number here is 73 cents. So let's see what happens if we do that. It would be $1.27. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So 73 cents and $1.27. And there is 3 more numbers marked off on my least favorite savings challenge. Woo! All right, I'm going to go ahead and put all this change into this jar. Okay, you guys, so it's about that much, not nearly half, but yay. I'm doing a smaller jar than I was before I had a really big one, but okay, that will be it for the penny challenge. So before I get this binder back out, I'm gonna go ahead and do the bucks. You guys, this is the amount of bucks my parents gave me, and this is the amount I accumulated this week. They are so good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate them real quick before I count them. Okay, so first up will be B-Bucks. let's see how many we're adding to the challenge today. I think we might finish this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that we're adding in. And so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 towards our next 25. And like I said, when I accumulate 25, I go ahead and add that to debt. So let me go ahead and put this back here. That will go to the debt binder. Next up is D's. I just finished D's last week, so I don't have any in the envelope, but we're starting it off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. D means debt. So we have $8 towards this 25. And last is K's. I saved K bucks for my son because that's the first letter of the first initial of his name. So today we're adding in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Very good. Very excited that I was able to finish the B's for one more time. Ding, ding, ding. And I almost forgot to add $1 to the ding, ding, ding envelope. I'm going to have to condense this. It's getting pretty thick. Okay, so let me put this up. All right, so next up, I'm going to go ahead and continue in this binder. And I'm going to work on this $500 savings challenge here that I'm doing to make a tuition payment for my son's school. I'm going to add $20 in, so I'm going to color this $20 right here. So I also have a sinking fund that I'm saving in. So I have a savings challenge and a sinking fund that I'm saving towards his tuition. So there is $20. We're going to add the 20 and see how much is here so far. So in the $500 savings challenge, we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 51. This savings challenge, a Save Your Age savings challenge, is also for school, but this is for extracurriculars. So I'm going to add 15 because I'm saving my son's age. Okay, so that's one colored in, and we'll save 10 and 5 for 15. All right, so in the Save Your Age, we have saved 100, 250 that is already spent. 350, 455, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So $660 so far in the Save Your Age challenge for my son. Next up, we're going to do this group play that is by Save with Judy. It is $5. Well, it's $25 a month, and you save for the whole year. And when you finish, it will be $300 that you saved. And a lot of people in the community are doing this with Judy. It was a freebie, which is pretty awesome. So there is one flower colored in, and I'm going to go ahead and color the center of that flower also. Okay, so we'll add $5 in there and see. Sorry if you heard that. My son always slams the door when he leaves for work. All right, so I added $5 in, and now let's see how much we've accumulated in the 2025 savings challenge. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $110 so far. All right, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so they're all singles, but I'm going to take 5 and put it in the $5 savings challenge, and I'm going to put these 2 in the $1 savings challenge because it's mine and I can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and mark off 2 1s. And in the $1 savings challenge so far, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I'm going to take these 5 ones and I'm going to go ahead and trade it in for a 5 so I don't feel guilty about putting ones. Ooh. I don't feel guilty about putting ones in the $5 savings. And then I'll just condense this later. Okay, so I have one $5 bill that's going into the $5 savings challenge. We'll mark off 1. All right, so far we have 1, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 65. And when this is complete, it will go towards debt as well as the $1 savings challenge. All right, you guys, last but certainly not least, I'm going to add this 25 V-Bucks into the debt binder. Or the debt envelope, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and color one of these little circles in. I don't know if I told you guys the first time when I was working on this earlier that this is by Money Tamer, and I got this off of Etsy. So there's 25 going in here, which means we now have $775 towards debt. So very good. All right, so let's see. So we have $2,444 and we already accumulated $775, which means we have $1,669 that we still need to pay towards debt. But like I always say, you guys, slow and steady, we will get there. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you. I know this was a little longer than I like to make my videos, and I apologize for that, but it just is what it is. So please remember, you guys, that Jesus loves you and I love you, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye, guys.